it's Tonya Price with Scare's Italian Restaurant, and look who's in the house. Oh my gosh, do I feel honored. Hey Jessica.
What's up, Tonya?
What you doing, sister? How are ya?
In the corner.
Tell my friends who you are and what you got.
Hi gang, I'm Jessica Higgins. I'm with Girasol Cafe and Bakery, just, you know, a counter corner city block away. And I know, I'm just here visiting with Tonya, talking about Fridays with friends, seeing what's going on in the world.
Jessica's a pretty cool girl. She does a lot of stuff for the community. She interacts with a lot of people, but she's a little bit shy. So I'm gonna bring her out of her shell today and we're gonna talk about some cool stuff. So tell me, what all do you do over at your place?
Oh, a little baking, a little quiching, a little dancing, a little food, a little local ingredients.
Let's talk about that dancing thing. How does that go? Are we like really dancing or?
You like slapping on the cake.
Hey.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I have some favorites at your place, and I know that you know what it is.
Blueberry scones.
Yes. Did you bring me one today?
Oh, I'm off today.
My heart. Okay, that's okay. Tomorrow. When we did the whole backpack challenge, you absolutely stood up and were like, heck yeah, let me support you guys. Let's do this. I'm so honored to have you as a friend and have you in this community, because obviously you're not from here. You're from?
Born and raised in Fort Worth.
Okay.
An Albuquerque girl for the past 20 years.
Awesome. I love it. I love your story. I love what you represent. Everything that you do for the community. Your guests love you. Like every time I see something on Facebook, they're like, Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. And that is just amazing to me. So I just think it's such an honor to have you here and be able to talk to you about what you're doing and bring into the community. And so can you tell me some of the things that y'all are doing right now at the restaurant?
We always have like our core family style. So we've got our chicken pot pies, our Swedish meatballs, red chili, green chili, and enchiladas. Those are always available. We kind of rotate something every month. So last week it was like a stuffed acorn squash. The month before that we did, gosh, I don't remember all the things, but we usually try to update them on Facebook so people have some ideas of what's going on. The big thing we're doing right now that has kind of new for us is we're reintroducing dinners.
Awesome.
So I've got a fellow out there, Casey, he's working for us, taking care of menus. Who came up with a great, I mean a great lobster enchilada.
Yay!
It was divine. It's got a avocado mojo sauce. It's like super cool. And we've got a New York strip steak we're serving for dinners now.
So I saw that. When I saw that ribeye, I was like, oh, I almost drove back to Amarillo just for that steak. It looked so good. I'm
kind of on this new thing. I'm doing a nutritionist, okay? So thanks, Jess. But I have to eat at 10:30 in the morning, so it was a little odd, but I devoured a 9-ounce ribeye today at 10 to 30.
Heck yeah, that's my girl.
And it was great. And I don't like the blue cheese Hasselback potato, but plain Hasselback potato is really good. So
awesome,
you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we are so excited. Like I said, you are just such a blessing to this community. I'm so glad that you're in Amarillo and you left New Mexico. So I'm glad that you're here.
And people always tell me I'm a little piece of New Mexico in Amarillo, so it kind of works out. But
I just think you're a great piece of sunshine in this community.
Keeping us posted on all these fun events around town, because you are like in check with the community.
Oh, it's an honor. I love it. I enjoy it. I am going to invite Jessica into my kitchen today, and she and I are going to shake some things up. So we're going to make some, how about chicken Alfredo? Does that sound good?
Sounds great.
Think we can catch some things on fire or do something in the back?
How much brandy do you have?
I got a whole full bar, sister. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're going to head back to the kitchen and make some magic. Hey guys, it's Tonya Price with Scare's Italian Restaurant in Amarillo, Texas. So you know we're doing this little fun thing every week where we are doing some cooking. And so I get to hang out with this chick. So this is Jessica, and I am like beside myself giggly because she's like, oh, Chef Olay over here. So I get to hang out with the cool kids today. So she's in the house with me, and we're gonna make up some chicken Alfredo. So what are we gonna do first?
I'm gonna do my best to follow your recipe.
Oh, hey!
Add a little accent. I love a little bit of basil in my Alfredo.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Got the basil and garlic here. We're gonna saute that.
Yum! So we got some fire.
I don't have brandy yet.
Hey. Heavy cream. Here we go. Oh yeah. Who doesn't love a bunch of heavy cream in their Alfredo? What do we got now?
Got our Parmesan cheese.
Yum! Looky there. So right now we have our garlic, our heavy cream, our Parmesan cheese, and she put a little twist on it and added a little bit of fresh basil because she likes to twist it up a little bit. Y'all have no idea how excited I am to have this girl in the house because, you know, she's really a big thing in Amarillo now. And she makes the best freaking blueberry scones. All right, so we're gonna get us a green bowl. We're gonna have that ready. Ooh, got some parsley going. A little salt, a little pepper. Throw some over your shoulder. Good luck. Left or right? Which one? Yes! Good luck for the rest of the day. Woohoo! Ooh, look at that sauce thickening up. Ooh, that's my girl. See, I told you. So much more fun when Jessica does it. I just threw some grilled chicken on because we're gonna do grilled chicken today with our chicken fettuccine Alfredo, y'all.
So that chicken's ready, you let me know. I'll put it down.
How's that gonna go again? Wait, like that? Woo! Woo! All right, got it. I want you guys to go and see my friend Jessica over at her place too, because I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. So we're still grilling up our little chicken over here. Perfect. Woo! There she goes. Woo! Wow. I want an action retake of that. All right, so once you get that all ready and mixed up, you want to put your fettuccine noodles in the saucepan because we mix it up together, and then pour it into your bowl all together. And then I'm going to top you off with this grilled chicken over here. All right, you got it going, Jessica? All right, I'm ready for you. Got it, sister? All right, here we go. Looky here. All right, we got our grilled chicken. We're just gonna slide it off just like that. We're gonna top it off with a little parsley. Woo! Heck yeah, and there you go. How about a high five, sister? That's Jessica in the house at Pesquera's, y'all. Look at this girl over here. She cranked out an incredible dish. Now she's about to taste it and tell us how good it is. Oh, amazing. Hey, did y'all see that face? That's a face of love and perfection, let me tell you. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us today and being a part of this thing that we're doing for the community, just bringing people together and interacting with each other. It's such an awesome thing, and we just want to bring so much positivity to everybody, and just, she's such a blessing and does such great stuff. And so I want you guys to go see her and tell her, hey, you saw this, and give her a high five and buy a blueberry scone and bring it to me. See you guys. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you soon.
Hi, we're here with Joel White. My name's Hilary Marie, and we're going to talk with Joel a little bit about what he's got going on in his singer-songwriter world. Something that we were talking about earlier with Denny Doverbich is, you know, really nurturing the singer-songwriter scene, and that's something that Joel has taken into his own hands and is supporting with house concerts at his house. So can you tell them a little bit about the house concerts you do?
Well, we try to have 4 to 6 house concerts a year. We get artists from out of town. Our feeling is we need to bring some people in that Amarillo isn't exposed to very often. Usually they're artists that have a good base of songs, a good body of work that are fairly popular in the folk world, which is a really broad term. But how they work is you just set up these artists and they come and you open your home to them, you invite people to come, and then there's a donation process. There's never there's not an admission, there's a donation, and 100% of that always goes to the artist. Yeah. The homeowner, we just are fortunate to be able to open our homes to people like that, and it's fun. And you know, then it gives me an opportunity because I get to play for people that I hadn't played for.
Right.
Oftentimes we'll jam a little bit for a day or two later.
Yeah, I see the pictures. It looks like a ton of fun.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We're going to come out sometime. What's your next concert coming up?
Next concert is Bill Hearn, if anybody knows who Bill Hearn is. And he will be actually on Halloween night. Now we're limiting that concert, the number in that concert, but if people want to know about that, go to joelwhitemusic@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email and I'll get you the information. That's joelwhitemusic@yahoo.com.
All right, great. And just, what is something that you're loving right now about the Amarillo music scene?
Well, it's hard to love anything right now about the music scene, and it's not because of what really is going. It's because of the COVID situation.
Right.
I mean,
It's been tough.
It's been tough. I've had the opportunity to play here, and Hilary, I really thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm mostly a singer-songwriter. I do covers, and actually, if you're going to sing at restaurant venues, that's kind of what everybody expects. You're just background noise, is
Yeah.
basically what it is. I'm used to playing small venues, house concerts, and small theaters and things like that, where those people have come to see my body of work.
Right.
Not somebody else's.
Right. I understand that completely. It's a different game whenever you have an engaged audience and when you're kind of background noise,
Right.
Most of the time I'm just happy to be doing what I'm doing, but whenever there's somebody that's actually giving me the energy that I'm giving them, that's what makes it so special.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And Amarillo doesn't have a lot of venues like that. I mean, we're not Austin, Texas. We're not even Lubbock, Texas.
Right.
But there is some venues, and we've played some venues around. We've played some venues in some smaller towns. The smaller towns have these small, old theaters. They're beautiful old theaters, and they're a lot of fun to play in. And sometimes you can set up a gig and do that, and those are a lot of fun. But mostly what I do is not here in Amarillo, but
Right.
some of it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love to do stuff. This is my hometown.
So what do you have to say to anyone who wants to help create the space for the singer-songwriters in Amarillo? What can we do in the future? How can we work towards, accommodating to that more?
Well, first of all, you've got to go to a concert. I mean, if there is something going on, you got to go.
Yeah.
You got to pay your money. You started a deal down at Starlight Canyon,
Yeah.
which is really cool. And I really appreciate that because you're bringing in local artists and you're having a pretty good crowd. Well, I understand. I'm going to see Tennessee this Saturday.
Yeah, it's building, and once we start getting a built-in audience there, then we'll be able to bring in more singer-songwriters and
Right.
do more different things. But right now, we've just got to get the word out on it.
Exactly. But if you like music and you live in Amarillo, you got to go pay to listen to music. Artists, I mean, we don't have artists out on the street corner singing.
Right.
And actually, if people will start doing that, there will be some coffee houses open up, some small venues that, like Starlight, that does something once a month maybe.
Right.
And then frankly, there'll be a lot of people that are coming through Amarillo that will hear about that.
Yes.
And they'll want to stop, and you'll get
'Cause
some
it's something to do.
and you'll get some exciting artists. And speaking of that, one of my favorite things about this venue right here is that motel right there on the corner. Every time that I've sung here, there's 5 or 6 little groups throughout the night, and some of them spend all night because they like what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've had people from Colorado, from all over the state of Texas, from Arkansas, from New Mexico, that's just stopping in. They didn't have anything else to do. They came up to the restaurant to eat, and lo and behold, there's live music going
Right.
on.
Yeah, I get a lot of that.
And
playing there.
and that's a lot of fun.
Right.
So, it gives me exposure outside
Right.
of normally what we would have.
Yes.
But another thing is the artists from out of town that are coming through Amarillo. They're going to hear about these small venues, and they're going to make a point. We've been doing house concerts for a year and a half. We've done 6 or 7 of them, I guess, and I've actually have promoters calling me now,
Yes.
and which is a really neat deal, because it's nice to not have to go begging
Right.
To be able to turn somebody down and say, well, man, I'd love to, but we're scheduled for this quarter and we just don't feel like we've, you know, you can saturate the market too.
Oh yeah, totally. You can.
Yeah.
You really can. So, you know, and I was talking to Jim Livingston the other day, and he said that he was going to start sharing some of the events over onto the Route 66 Visitor Center
Right.
page. And he said, you know, Amarillo has tons of places to shop, tons of places to eat, but, you know, the visitors that they see coming in, they want experiences, and there's not a lot of experiences here. So, you know, the more that we can, you know, promote that and support that, the more that we can have it, and we can have a more touristy economy going on here. So definitely, you guys get out, support your local singer-songwriters, any place that has live music. Even if the place doesn't have live music going on at the time you're there, go there and support them because they support live music. Thank
There you go.
Joel, so much.
Thank you.
coming
Thanks
by.
for doing this, Hilary.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Just off of 40 on the other side of Grants. There's a spot in the road you will come on by chance, like a beacon in the night, flashing neon star, an oasis in the desert called the Blue Water Bar. Old lady Kate, she's got a heart full of pain. Husband up and left her in the November rains. Nobody's left at home, the kids they never show. Comes in here most every night, no other place to go. Just off of 40, on the other side of Grants, there's spots in the road you will come on by chance, like a beacon in the night, flashing neon star, an oasis in the desert called the Blue Water Bar. My old friend John Lee, he's got a little ranch up on Taylor Mountain. Bang gave him one last chance. Cattle market's doing good, his country's looking great. Brought the whole crew in today just to celebrate. Just off of 40 on the other side of Grants, there's a spot in the road you will come on by chance, like a beacon in the night, flashing neon star, an oasis in the desert called the Blue Water Bar. If you ever find yourself headed way out west, got a little time to kill, you need a little rest. You gotta look for it real hard, the place, it's kinda hid. Stop in for a drink, you'll be glad you did. Just off of 40, on the other side of Grants, there's a spot in the road you will come on by chance, like a beacon in the night, flashing neon star, an oasis in the desert called the Blue Water Bar. I tasted it. Almost got it.
We are back with Jen Williams. Jen Williams plays with Jen Williams and the Potty Mouse.
Yes.
They are a fantastic band. They've been playing around for quite a while. I think the first time I saw you was like maybe in 2012.
That's pretty close.
And
Yeah.
I think we were at Scooters or somewhere like
yes.
that. My boyfriend at the time, he was like, she's kind of hot.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you know what it's like being a girl singer.
Oh yes, of course.
So how long have you been doing music?
Oh gosh, well I played piano since I was 5 years old,
Okay.
so I grew up playing.
Yeah.
Loved it, and just always kept on and kept learning guitar and a bunch of different instruments. I play ukulele now and all sorts of things. So
Nice.
the band's been together for probably, in some version of it, since about about 9 years now, I think. So been together for
Wow.
quite a while, so it's
And
been good.
You guys did something at the Amarillo Globe News Center, right?
Yes.
I saw you guys come through, and that was a fantastic recording of y'all.
Yes, it was awesome. It was great that they were, able to get us in there and do
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
so
that's
it's really cool.
That's
And-
definitely one of the goals to like
Yeah.
get in a venue
I
like
know.
that. So I mean, you,
Now if only there were people there.
Right.
It's during all the COVID stuff,
Yeah.
so naturally there's nobody there. So.
who would you say influences you as an artist?
Oh my gosh, I have so many influences. It's crazy. I think more than anything, I listen to probably more old rock, some Janis Joplin
Yes.
or some,
And it was Janis Joplin. I remember you singing it.
Oh
I was like,
yes,
"Man,
I love it. So that's what I love. I love to listen to. It's what influences me a lot, and I'm
Right.
actually classically trained too. So
Me too.
I kinda,
Yeah, I started taking piano lessons when I was 5,
Yep.
and my mom put me in voice lessons when I was in 2nd grade.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's just constantly learning, and so it's
Oh,
good when
yeah.
you can pull that childhood passion
Exactly.
into your older
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
you grow up. Was there like ever a time that you kind of broke away from doing music?
I never did.
No?
One time as a child, I remember being like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's boring, practicing, blah, blah. But like my mom kind of encouraged me to keep going, and I'm so glad she did, because
Yeah.
like just growing up and being able to express everything through music is just so powerful, and it's such a, it even helps you mentally and
Yes.
emotionally, and so
Oh, for sure. It's like a form of meditation
Yes,
for me.
exactly. So music has always been a huge part, and I've just always loved it.
That's
so.
amazing.
Yeah.
What is something that you love about our Amarillo music scene?
I think the community is more than anything, not just with musicians, but just the people that come out even. It's so cool to interact with and get to know some of those people. I'm a social butterfly as it
Yeah.
is, so like I love meeting new people and everything, but there's just something about that community, and when
Yes.
people come together and can bond over this wonderful thing called music, and
Yeah.
it's something that I'm passionate about and I love. So.
Yes. And what would you like to see change in our music scene? Like, where would you like to see it grow in the next 5 or 10 years?
I think the best thing would be if, just seeing more musicians come together, kind of like tonight. I mean, the more that we band together and the more that we work together, the better the scene will be. And
Right.
I'd also love to see more places pop up to where people can play, and it's kind of dwindled down lately. And I know
It
a lot of
has.
that has to do with COVID, but at the
Right.
same time,
It's like an ebb and flow.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's like it's booming, and then it's like it gets sucked back in. And whenever
Exactly.
the ballpark came into town, Polk Street this time, last year it was booming.
Yeah.
Well, and then the ballpark started. Well, I guess it was in the spring last year,
Mm-hmm.
and everything just kind of slowed down
Yeah.
here because all of the money started going out there, and maybe that'll balance out in the years to come. I hope.
Oh, absolutely. I hope so too.
But we need support for
Yes,
sure.
Agreed.
For us to survive. So anyway, thank you for coming. I'm
Absolutely.
excited to get to hear you
Yes,
again,
excited
8
to
years
play.
later.
Right?
And we thank you for coming out and supporting this event that we're having.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anytime.
All right.
All right.